who made the complaint against them.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Like,
that's
and that's their
absolutely
right,
your
and they can
choice.
sue and get monetary compensation. So, I'm honestly like, I'm afraid to be truthful with you guys for fear of reprisal.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you choose to tell me, and whether or not you participate in this process. Like I've said it a few times, but since you said that, like I just want to reiterate that that's absolutely your
Yeah.
choice.
And our union
from my
contract does
perspective.
state that they have to be notified the nature of the complaint and who brings it against them,
Okay.
like for any investigation.
Okay.
And that's frightening.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm trying to think. Well, I think we're good. The only remaining thing is just I'm going to have to look back through what we have from you. And
I also
confirm
have the
what-
medical report of my injury, and I have
Okay.
photographs.
Okay.
And in the longer clip that I believe I gave investigator Nomura, soon after I was hit with less lethal, I pulled my pants down and turned the camera towards the wound.
Yeah, I don't think that we have a
Okay.
longer video from you. I think that what we got was basically
Okay,
a
I might have
copy.
not sent you the longer. I'll send you the longer one.
Okay,
But
so yeah, I think that what we have is basically a copy of the
One
the
from YouTube.
01 video from YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
like the first one, and I'm not even sure if we have any of the other ones.
I'll get you a link.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that would be great, and I will try if need be. I'll try to see if we can do the Google Drive and that kind of thing. But a viewable link would be just as good. Awesome. So those are all my questions. Anything else you want to mention before we go off the record?
Sure.
Sure.
When you look at Portland Police Bureau's policy in regards to impact munitions, it clearly states that it's to be used on, aggressive people. It clearly states the range that certain targets should be aimed at.
Okay.
It clearly states, how they're supposed to be used. I believe the way that they were used that day is inconsistent with Portland Police Bureau's policy in regards to use of, aerosol weapons, glass balls, the sting balls, and those aerial burst signaling flares that they used to herd crowds along. What I witnessed was no aggression from the crowd whatsoever. The police gave a dispersal order through their crowd control weapon. It's not a PA system, it's a crowd control weapon. It's called an LRAD, long range acoustic device. If you turn it up louder, it causes pain to your ears. They announced to the crowd to disperse. No one threw anything, no one attacked the police, but after they launched those things into the crowd, carrying someone's skull. Then people responded.
And did you, so two questions. Did you, because it sounds like that incident occurred around the intersection of First and Columbia, so did you witness anything about that?
I saw the flare go through the crowd, traveling so low that people standing directly in the corner holding a banner reflexively tried to duck. The signaling flare that's supposed to be shot at a 20-degree angle, it was shot closer to parallel. I saw the first one go over the crowd so low that people did this kind of thing, ducked.
Okay.
Then I saw, over the crowd, I saw a group of people hunched over like people looking at something. I don't know what that was.
Okay. All right. And then the other question that I have, just based on what you just said, so I know you're not comfortable sharing with me who you believe fired the marking round, but are you comfortable stating, if you have any sense of it, approximately how far away you think that officer was from you when he was fired?
If I had to guess, maybe 25 yards, maybe.
Okay. So you were in the intersection or across the street, like
I was in an intersection near that truck that was also being struck with Leslie. I don't know.
And they were still working their way towards the
Right.
intersection. Okay. All right. That's very helpful.
I
So
also would like you to look at this.
sure.
I'm not naming the name, but an officer that I'm familiar with, it's a friend of mine in Portland Police Bureau, that if he didn't have a uniform, I would be his friend. But cops and anarchists, it's like, like cats in water. It just doesn't work. explain to me that the area that they target is like the leg area in here. It's considered a safe area because
Okay.
there's no organs,
Okay.
right? So my thoughts are, what are the odds that I was shot near an area that they are trained to shoot? So as an investigator, I would like you to try to confirm that or not. Is it true that they're supposed to aim for the thigh areas?
Okay, and
Like-
so what you're saying basically is if they were aimed at something or someone other than you,
Why
you
would it
think
hit me
it's
in the
unusual.
area that they're trained to shoot
Okay.
that doesn't have any organs?
Okay.
They missed that area because I was hit slightly above my private parts in the guts. You know, that's where my intestines and stuff are. Like, but it's what's the difference in this many inches when you're aiming at something?
Understood.
So please do look into their training on where to aim for, because I think it's not a coincidence that I was hit near that area. That makes no sense to me. If it was an accident.
Anything else you'd like to mention before we go off the record?
No, and I appreciate you going out of your way to work with me on this, and you know,
No worries.
like when you come out here and into a space that's not comfortable for you, and like I appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
'Cause
That's
I really
no
didn't want
problem.
to come and make a complaint in the first place because I'm afraid, honestly.
Yeah, that's no problem. I apologize for that awkward moment there. It's just I have to stand behind the policy that
Oh,
there's
I
no
know that
filming in the
you'll get in
office,
trouble
so-
at work, you'll get yelled at by your boss or whatever. if you let it
Well,
go.
yeah, and it's just against the rules, so I don't really have a say in it. So,
Oh, I got you.
so I appreciate by the same measure you being willing to talk to me out here. All right, so then in that case, it is 1:26, and we are going to go off the record. All
I'm
right.
gonna turn this off. Well, I'll just keep it quick. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. What's the like turnaround time? Is it about 6 months before I get back and hear anything? Or
so
what's it
it-
like average?
It really depends. There is no average. My goal is to have the current piece of this that I'm working on done probably in like the next week. But where it goes from there is kind of out of my hands. So, and yeah, there's not really an average. I mean, some cases are wrapped up pretty quickly. Some take a really long meandering course. There's a little bit of a like telling the future involved in trying to answer that question. Yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. That was
What I
my
wish they would do
yeah.
for IPR is I wish they would give more investigators. I wish they had your cases were fewer so that you had more time to do it. That would be my wish list for city government to give you guys more funding to do.
Well, duly noted.
I
But
wish that would
yeah.
happen. I really do.
Like I said, my piece should be wrapped up fairly shortly, and I think I emailed you the letter, so you've gotten your letter opening the case. Regardless, when it moves on to the next stage and my manager has had a chance to review my work, you should get another letter from us like that.
So I can email you the longer video.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can email me that, and if I have any issues opening it, or if there's too big of a file size or whatever, we'll figure it out.
Tell me what file format you want it in, and I'll do that.
I don't really care. Just
Okay.
whatever video form
Okay,
that you
so it
choose.
can be any kind of file.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. Well, thank you.
All right. Yeah, no worries.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you guys
Bye.
have a good day.
All right.
Sneaky Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go have a snack.
All right. I'm gonna grab 2 IPR complaint forms.
How are you?
Yep.
Return your camera off.
Sure.